Hello and welcome to Autocar Quick News, your wrap of all the automotive happenings from the week gone by. Before we begin, please ensure you're subscribed to the channel and have hit the bell icon to be notified every time we have a new video up. We'll start the week's news with an exclusive on Mahindra. The SUV specialist will take the wraps off the 5-door version of the Thar at its Independence Day event. The event will be held in South Africa, that's becoming an important export market for Mahindra. While finer details aren't out as yet, the Thar 5-door will be substantially larger than the 3-door model already on sale. Much of the length increase will be at the wheelbase that will see the incorporation of rear doors for easy access to the rear seats. A hardtop has been spotted testing with the sunroof, though it's not clear if a version with removable panels will also be on sale. Under the hood, the Thar 5-door will come with the same 2.2-litre diesel and 2-litre turbo petrol engines offered on the 3-door Thar. Automatic and manual gearbox versions will be available with both engines, and 4-wheel drive will be part of the package too. However, the 3-door Thar RWD's 1.5-litre diesel engine will not be offered on the 5-door Thar. Following the unveil, the 5-door Thar will go on sale in India towards the early part of 2024. Kia will show the updated Seltos in India on July 4 ahead of the model's launch at the end of the month. Spy shots of the model suggest the India spec Seltos will be slightly different in look to the international spec car that went on sale abroad last year. A redesigned front bumper, restyled headlights and taillights, and new alloy wheels are expected to be part of the update. The Seltos' dashboard will also see a mild reshuffle along with feature updates. Dual-zone climate control is expected, while the Seltos will also make the switch to a larger panoramic sunroof. ADAS features will also be part of the update. Powertrain options will include a 1.5-litre turbo diesel and a 1.5-litre naturally aspirated petrol engine as before. However, the older 140 horsepower 1.4-litre turbo petrol will make way for a new 160 horsepower 1.5-litre unit with the update. Sticking with Kia, the Korean brand has pulled the plug on the Carnival NPV in India. In fact, most dealers had already stopped taking fresh orders back in April at the onset of the BS6 Phase 2 emission norms, and only a handful of unsold units were available at a few outlets. Kia had showcased the 4th Gen Carnival at the 2023 Auto Expo, and it is understood to be in line for an India launch later in the year, albeit at a significantly higher price tag. Maruti Suzuki has opened bookings for its upcoming premium MPV, the Invicto. Customers can book the vehicle on Maruti Suzuki's website or through the Nexa retail outlets for 25,000 rupees. The Invicto, in brief, is Maruti's version of partner Toyota's Innova Hi-Cross. The Maruti version will sport a slightly different front end and different interior colors. The model will be launched in early July and will become the most expensive model in Maruti's portfolio. Stay tuned for more details. Mercedes-AMG has launched the new SL55 in India with prices starting at 2.35 crore rupees. The launch marks the return of the SL nameplate in India after a generation gap. The 7th Gen SL boasts a classic roadster silhouette and makes the switch back to a fabric roof, deemed lighter and more in keeping with the essence of the car. Other highlights include AMG's large Pan Americana front grille, a long bonnet with 2 power domes, and quad exhausts at the back. 20-inch rims are standard for India, but buyers have the option to upsize to 21 inches as well. Inside, the SL55 gets an 11.9-inch vertically oriented touchscreen, which can be adjusted to sit at angles between 12 degrees and 32 degrees for easy viewing with the roof down. Notably, the roof controls are also packed into the touchscreen. There's seating at the back too, though space is tight. The SL55 for India comes powered by a 4-litre twin-turbo V8 petrol engine, which is good for 476 horsepower and 700 Nm. Engine power is sent to all 4 wheels via a 9-speed automatic gearbox. The SL55 is claimed to do the 0 to 100 kph sprint in just 3.9 seconds with a top speed of 295 km/h. We'll be driving the SL55 in the coming days. Be sure to check the video. Toyota has officially released the first set of images as well as details of the all-new Velfire MPV. The new Velfire will go on sale in Japan initially, followed by other markets. The latest gen Velfire is a grounds-up new vehicle but retains the boxy look of the original. The model is slightly larger than the outgoing version, and styling is more extroverted in keeping with Toyota's new language. Inside, the Velfire has been enhanced for even better space and comfort. The seats have been redone, there's a large overhead console for the passengers to control various vehicle functions, multiple AC vents, and newly designed pull-down sunshades. Toyota says the new Velfire has lower vibrations and more sound-deadening material than before. The Velfire's Executive Lounge package, which is also offered in India on the outgoing model, continues with captain chairs with a retractable table as well as heating and ventilation for the seats. There's also a new detachable control panel that allows passengers to adjust media, climate settings and the sunshades. In markets abroad, the new Wellfire can be had with two engine options. There's a 275 horsepower 2.4 litre turbo petrol engine, but it's the second powertrain that's of more interest to India. The unit is a 2.5 litre 4-cylinder petrol-electric hybrid that has a combined power output of 250 horsepower. Given the Wellfire's popularity in India, it's safe to assume the new model will be headed our way soon. Expect pricing in the ballpark of 1 crore rupees. Less than a month after Rimac set world records with its Nevera, Koenigsegg has beaten the record by setting a 0 to 400 to 0 kph time of just 28.81 seconds. The Rimac Nevera's short-lived record was 29.93 seconds. The Regera has also managed to beat the Nevera's record for 0 to 250 to 0 miles per hour by completing the sprint in 29.6 seconds. Here's a list of all the records Koenigsegg set on that run. In brief, the Regera is a plug-in hybrid supercar that's powered by a V8 petrol engine coupled with 3 electric motors, enabling a combined output of 1500 horsepower. In contrast, the previous record holder, the Rimac Nevera, is an all-electric supercar that produces over 1900 horsepower. Over to the world of two-wheelers. Ola Electric has revealed that it's working on a helmet detection system for its electric two-wheelers. This helmet detection system uses a camera to detect whether the rider is wearing a helmet or not. It then sends this information to the vehicle control unit and that's then relayed to the motor control unit, which determines whether the vehicle will switch to ride mode or not. If the vehicle is in ride mode and the system detects that the rider is not wearing a helmet, the EV will automatically switch to park mode. Once the vehicle is in park mode, a notification will appear on the dash to remind the rider to wear a helmet. Only if the system is able to detect that the rider is wearing a helmet will the VCU allow the electric scooter to switch to ride mode, and it will then continue monitoring the rider. What do you think of this tech? Let us know in the comments below. Triumph has launched the hotly anticipated Street Triple Nakeds in India with the R variant priced at 10.17 lakh rupees and the RS priced at 11.81 lakh rupees. Both the bikes have had revisions to their respective chassis with a sharper rake and reduced wheelbase. The track-oriented RS takes it one step further with a taller subframe by means of a 20mm spacer on the monoshock. A noteworthy change on the Street Triple R is that it now runs on Continental Conti Road tires, replacing the Pirelli Diablo Rosso 3s. While the R comes with the same Brembo M432 monoblock calipers as earlier, the RS's braking hardware has been updated with Brembo Stilema units. Both bikes get IMU-enabled electronics including multi-level traction control, ABS, a bi-directional quick shifter as well as multiple riding modes. The R comes with 4 riding modes including Rain, Road, Sport and Rider, which are all fully customizable. The RS takes it one step further with a track riding mode. Ducati has launched the Panigale V4R in India priced at 69.9 lakh rupees. The V4R is the most powerful Ducati motorcycle this side of the Superleggera. The 2023 Ducati Panigale V4R comes with a 998cc V4 engine. Ducati claims a peak output of 218 horsepower at 15,500 RPM, a number that beats every other superbike on sale. A titanium track-only Akrapovic exhaust ups that number to 237 horsepower. In terms of other technical features, the V4R uses a similar aluminium front frame to the latest Panigale V4, manually controlled all-in suspensions, Brembo Stilema brakes and forged aluminium wheels. In terms of electronics, the V4R gets modified power modes for this Desmo Sedici Stradale R engine, a new Track Evo display for the TFT dashboards and refinements to the traction control system. And that's all the news we have for you this week. Keep watching Autocar India for the latest automotive content.